Hello everyone, it is your boy B3 back with another kicking graphic novel review. Today's trade is The Immortal Hulk Volume 8, The Keeper of the Door. Let me give you a quick read-up of the back of the book before I go into it. Follow the leader. The Hulk's arch-enemy has set his sights on inflating the Green Behemoth's friend group in preparation to enact his nefarious, long-fomenting plans. But can the leader push the Immortal Hulk beyond his breaking point? Meanwhile, when Bruce Banner first came to Shadow Base, he was cut up into pieces and stored in jars. But he was only the second test subject. The first subject has just been freed. Plus, some time ago, an outside force entered Bruce Banner's system. The Devil Hulk says it's the Green Scar. The Green Scar says it's the Devil Hulk. They might both be wrong, but now, deep in Banner's mind, something is reaching through the green door, and it wants to hurt Banner bad, and the Devil Hulk takes that personally. Yeah, you hurt Banner, or, the more childlike Hulk, the big guy, the Devil Hulk will fuck you up. And just FYI, the Green Scar is kind of like the Planet Hulk, World War Hulk one. Yeah, and it collects Immortal Hulk issues 36 through 40 by Al Ewing, Joe Bennett, Rui Jose, Villardino Bravo, Paul Mounts, and Matt Milla from Marvel. Yay! So, let's get into it, shall we? A lot of shit's going down. The Hulk causes a big gamma explosion. Rick Jones seems to be able to shield a few people from it, even though if you watched the last review, Rick Jones is the one that caused it, because he's not Rick Jones. He is the leader piloting Rick Jones' gamma mutate body. And he's, trying to really fuck up everything the Hulk does. Gamma Flight shows up to take the Hulk down, and our reporter is like, no, don't do that. The Hulk didn't do it on purpose. Gamma Flight doesn't give a shit. No one ever listens. Radioactive Man does some dope shit. You guys, I love what they're doing with Radioactive Man in this book. I really do. And then, that gamma mutate, the guy's son who died, and he, because he was using gamma to, cure his illness, but the gamma eventually killed him, and he was resurrected, and they dug him up, back in Volume 1. They've been trying to cure him, but, yeah, he kind of gets consciousness and starts fucking around and finding out. And it turns out the leader is in control of him too. So the leader is in hell, piloting Rick Jones and this other gamma mutate. Oof. That's not great. We get more flashbacks to Bruce's abusive father, because Bruce was reading Paradise Lost when it was way above his reading level, and his dad was insecure of Bruce's intelligence, and thought Bruce would grow up to be a monster, and etc., etc. And in Paradise Lost, the image of the serpent is the Rhedosaurus from the Beast of 20,000 Fathoms. Yeah, I posted that on Twitter a while back, where I was like, why is the serpent in Paradise Lost in Immortal Hulk the Beast from 20,000 Fathoms? Because it's a monster book, and Al Ewing knows what we monster fans want. That's actually not just a Ray Harryhausen reference, but also a Ray Bradbury reference, which the last 2 volumes ago had the references to those creators as well, those monster creators. So Devil Hulk is locked up real fucking tight in Bruce's mind right now. And, yeah, it turns out that the Green Scar is also the leader, putting his consciousness in there. So the leader's mind is in, 4 places right now. But that's the leader's whole thing. He's as smart as the Hulk is strong, That's his whole deal. Which is cool. But then the Devil Hulk, finally comes to fight the leader in Bruce's mindscape. The leader fuses with Bruce's dad to make one being in this horrific mind-eating fucking scene. It's awful. The Devil Hulk just really fucks shit up. This is a horrific book, just some insane body horror, and a lot of this is just happening in the Hulk's mind because he's been heavily depowered and he's being held by Gamma Flight, and there's just this horrific image of like Bruce torn apart, no eyes, controlled by the leader over the Devil Hulk's corpse. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. And then Doc Samson, who died, comes back to life, but not in his own body. He comes back to life in Sasquatch's body, so now he's like a green version of Sasquatch. And Joe Fixit figures out a way to get out of Hulk's restraints. And without Hulk powers, Joe Fixit, just in Bruce's body, finds a way to escape Gamma Flight. And then when they crash back down to Earth, the Thing, who I've grown to love a lot in recent years. I'm not a Fantastic Four fan. I'm just not. But I adore the Thing. I love him. He's come a long way as a character, you know? I think he's fantastic. He gets together with, and he kind of intercepts the Hulk, because they calculated where the Hulk would land. The Thing intercepts him, and that's where Volume 8 ends. It's really good, and Volume 9 is really good as well. Volume 9 is a little infamous. We'll talk about why when we get there. Many of you might already know. It was kind of big news in the comic book community when it happened, but we'll get there. So that's it for today's review. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. I'm actually pretty thirsty and hungry, so I might take a break, and then I'll see you very soon.